Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. This is my robot. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So here's the deal with the robot. We have this sweet right hand. Infinite ammo, does not reveal secret walls. You're familiar with this thing, the right hand of an assault robot that fled to the Gungeon. It is a simple projectile delivery system. Reliable, but its short barrel is lacking in intricacy. Under the control of a targeting AI, it becomes fearsome indeed. And it's an unusual gun. I guess I was about to show it to you, but we can't, because we're not in the Gungeon yet. So let's go through the rest of this real fast. Coolant leak. Sprays an area with liquid coolant. Useful for putting out fires or electrifying areas. It's just water. It just shoots water on the floor. Not something that sounds super useful, but we have these battery bullets. All of our bullets are electrical. That usually doesn't really do anything. I don't believe that the battery bullets do bonus damage or anything, but if there's an area of water on the ground, it'll electrify the water, and that will cause it to deal some damage over time, so we have a little combo there. The shock troops of the hegemony of man consist entirely of heartless machines, shielded from voltage attacks. Their victims, however, have learned to fear the inevitable sting of their electrified shells. You know, maybe this does do bonus damage. I don't know. But there's one other thing that's special about the robot, aside from his incredibly adorable roll animation. Look at that. How could you not love that? And you're about to see it here in a second when we load in, is where I was going. This is like when we load in, like now. I basically worked. No health! The robot has no red heart containers and can never get red heart containers. So, we will gain health much less frequently than other characters. The upside is, check out the ammo capacity of that hand. You can see we can throw out the water here. The other upside is that we can put out the fire in the fireplace room. Okay, well, we're opening that. Let's just shortcut that. We've found ourselves a disintegrator. So a black chest with a fuse in it does not leave us with a lot of options. The disintegrator here fires a beam that decoheres matter into its constituent particles. This disintegration ray is outlawed on almost every planet with any form of government, and feared by all beings made primarily of matter. It can be fired legally in only two places: the Gungeon and the waste disposal facilities of Papillon 5. Also, there are no laws in the dungeon. Don't be ridiculous. It's very difficult to actually get it to fire. Yeah, okay, so it takes a second to charge up. Well, let's try it on some... Oh, hey, buddy, I almost shot you with a matter decoherence ray. You seem to be very chill about it. I appreciate that. So, double vision is an incredibly good item. One of the best items in the game, in my opinion. One of the best active items in the game. As you might guess from its name, it makes your bullets be like twice as bullet. I mean, that's doing the thing that it said it would do, and it's doing it pretty quickly to boot. Maybe we should save this for now. The robot's right hand is a weapon that is totally capable of getting done the job that we need to do here on the first floor. We'll switch to the disintegrator for the boss, obviously. It's nice to have so many rounds. Okay, I think we got the caster with that. Looks like the other shotgun guy did not catch the edge of the radius, as I was hoping he might. Yeah, it seems to me like we're doing the same damage that the other starting weapons do. It's killing the normal bullet enemies in 3 hits. Gotta remember to actually use our water, our coolant leak. But honestly, the coolant leak is not a great item. Like, the electrified coolant thing is more of a gimmick than a real strategy. And we will discard this coolant leak pretty much at the first available opportunity. That said, with an enemy that has this much health, we can do some damage to it while we're reloading. It's probably worth the time. The coolant leak recharges remarkably slowly for an item that is as weak as it is. You would think it would at least be in the neighborhood of, like, the... Ooh, hey, what's this? A battle standard. Set your own. Oh, I can't... I was trying to bank that health, but right, of course we can't. Sorry, what does this do? Improves the effectiveness of companions and charmed enemies. Before the advancement of gun-dead society, belligerent bands of bulletkin would dance around these banners before raids on the upper chambers. Okay, well, if we find any of those cool friends, like, I don't know, maybe our friend Mr. Junk Guy, that could be really useful. I don't know why I even bothered to dodge that. I could have just let him hit me. It would have had no effect. So, for now, this guy's going to be pretty straightforward. But, obviously, as we get later on, the parts of the Gungeon where I take more damage, you're going to start to see how much it sucks to not be able to get red health. We might actually be clearing these rooms faster with the right hand than we would with the disintegrator beam anyway, given the spin-up time on it. Ooh, there's a sling in this shop. There's also a pair of keys. Okay. There's a lot of stuff we might want to spend on. Hopefully we'll get lucky and make some good money on this floor. Look at that. Double purpose. Shotgun guy gets electrocuted, and we put out the fireplace. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to do the oubliette. Right, like every health matters. Not taking hits is really important. And so I probably shouldn't do extra rooms. I guess that's true in the rest of the Gungeon as well. Okay, so you gotta watch his hand. If his hand starts glowing like that, he's gonna throw it at you. Took me longer than I might like to admit to piece that one together. I'm pretty sure he didn't throw it at you before. I think that's a new thing with the expansion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, do I want to open this? There's 2 keys in the shop. I don't necessarily want to buy them both. I don't know. Let's go fight the boss. I think the disintegrator will be good enough for boss fighting. So if we do manage to defeat the boss without taking a hit, and we get the master round, we still pick it up, but it obviously it's not quite as good for us. It does give us 1... You must be kidding. How bad at this game am I? It does give a point of armor. Each master round will give 1 armor, so it's not worthless. It's just obviously not quite as good as a heart container. Boy, it takes forever for this thing to spin up after you dodge. That was so easy. There's no reason I shouldn't have gotten the master round there. Very frustrating. Oh, hey. This gun is legitimately great. Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? So there's not going to be a secret room off of here. We checked that one. The shop has a lot of space for there to be a secret room. We did not get one. Okay, I think I'm going to skip the sling. I'm going to buy both of these keys. I do love keys early in the run. And now the question, right? Do we want to do an extra floor, get some extra loot, but potentially lose health? We also could gain armor. Yeah, I'm going to do the extra floor. I'm going to open this, and I'm going to do the extra floor. Okay, that's handy. Reload faster. Had a real brain fart there. I couldn't remember what I was doing. It really looks like a fake wall. It's a different color than the... I don't know. I decided that I didn't trust that the disintegrator was going to be able to tell us, I guess. Yeah, I don't know for sure that it does. I feel like I have not had secret walls be revealed by beam weapons. Like, I probably have at some point, but rarely enough that I'm like, oh man, does it actually work that way? Okay, yeah, this gun continues to be phenomenal. We're gonna use this for the majority of the floor, probably. Disintegrator's great and powerful, but it's a little awkward to use in rooms where you have to change targets a lot. I'd really love it if this guy was dead. That was weird. I really thought that was gonna go clean through him. It looked like he hadn't spawned in all the way yet. Yeah, this gun is awesome. It's got all the upsides of homing projectiles with none of the downsides, because you still get one big non-homing projectile that you can actually accurately aim. And every bullet is 2 bullets, effectively. It seems like maybe even more. The little bullets seem like they add up to more damage than the one big bullet does on initial hit. Okay, almost got hit by tiny little bullets that surprised me there. Oh, hey. So I guess that answered my question about the hunt. It does, in fact, count all the different types of blobulons. See there, the homing bullets really fixated on enemies that extremely do not matter. I think I'm playing alright in general. I just need to clean it up on the bosses. Cannot be taking dumb boss damage. I mean, it's always the case that you don't want to take dumb damage, but you're especially punished with this character. How did I manage to miss that? That's just embarrassing. I'll say this, though. He makes up for the extra difficulty with being extremely extra cute. Go get him, guys. Wow, yeah. I think the mini bullets do actually considerably more damage all combined than the big bullet does. Man. The game has been kind. It sees that we're playing the robot, and it's like, I think you might need a little bit of help. Which is condescending, but also correct, which eases the blow somewhat. Ooh, okay. Glad I pressed that button. You don't generally want to be blanking a lot just in normal rooms, especially on a floor this early in the game, which, you know, should be pretty easy, but I was for sure going to get hit there. I thought for a second about rolling, and then I was like, in what direction? Where will you go to be safe, SB? Because I say my full name in my head all the time. My full legal name, SB. Please don't steal my identity, now that you have this highly secretive information. Although I'll tell you this, if you do steal my identity, you're going to be disappointed with the opportunities that are afforded to you. There are probably better opportunities, or better identities to steal. Get him. Ah, wasn't quite enough little bullets left. Well, that's not very encouraging. Show me something a little bit better. I hate these rooms. I hate the fact that I somehow always manage to take damage in them somehow. We'll come back. We'll do that in a minute. They're not even hard. That one isn't, at least. So yeah, obviously the any item that adds toughness is way more valuable with the robot than it is with everybody else. The Elder Blank among them. Oh, hey. Yet another cell. There are so many characters. There are so many, like, NPCs to unlock. Alright, let's go visit the shop. I was kind of hoping this might loop around to the other side of that trap room. I don't know if we can interact with her while we are the robot. I'm guessing no. Let's see what she has to say, though. It seems that you thirst as much as I. Come back when you are feeling more robust. This is probably just generic, your health is too low text. You have 0 or 1 heart. Or half heart, rather. Well, I don't think I'm going to bother opening that chest yet. Honestly, if we don't get another key from the boss, there's a chance I don't open a chest on this level. Save our keys for something a little bit more impressive. Okay, I don't know why I went down. I can see that the exit is upward. The important thing is I managed to actually do that room correctly for maybe the first time this series. Alright, more blanks. I like that a lot. Okay, so that's the whole floor then, right? Yeah, we're still not paying a key for the crest. Although, actually with this character, maybe. Okay, let's get out the disintegrator. We know how this is going to go. Hopefully I can manage to not get hit by the easiest boss in the game. Oh, it seems like you do not get the electrification effect from beams. It only happens on bullets, I guess. Do not like being all the way in the corner here. You know what? I'm just going to blank myself out to the side. It was extremely unnecessary, that blank, but I'm going to try to be really, really paranoid with those. Also, this disintegrator beam does great damage. If you can just keep this focused on something, I guess, you know, shouldn't be a big surprise. Okay, I think we're actually going to clear a boss with no damage here. It's a shame it's not one that gives a master round, but... I think actually I'm going to take this on the Scrambler. Get our Gamma Ray, which looks very similar to the Moonraker and also is kind of similar to the Moonraker. The projectile, the beam, doesn't bounce, but it does poison enemies sometimes, because poison and radiation are the same thing in this game. Oh ho! A young knave has rescued us from our confinement. How unexpected and amusing. Good show, young slinger. We are certain that we shall see thee soon. Come along, man Cervantes. That's very good. I'd forgotten about man Cervantes. He has nothing to say to us. He's probably tired. He doesn't want to talk. He's carting all those guns around. You know, if those are getting a little heavy, we could maybe help you out a little bit with that. I don't know. I think beams can reveal secret walls. It's just that there haven't been secret walls in the places I've been looking. Aw, really hoping for that sentient junk there. I think with only one key to go down to the next floor, I'm going to break this too. Wow. That was energetic. Let's try popping the shop. Nope, nothing. Alright, well, there's nothing else to spend casings on in here. Let's just move forward. So yeah, amulets would be good. Amulets are toughness increasing. A little bit of extra blank power each floor is nice. We're definitely sticking with the Scrambler. Makes our job super easy, which is something that we need when we are a robot. It's kind of funny how, like, in a sense, the robot is much more finite than the characters who are made of, you know, mortal meat. I feel much more confident in my ability to take on a potentially unbounded number of enemies to just fight forever with any non-robot character. Okay, excellent. The key to work with. So, like, I'm always a little nervous about heading to a new floor with no keys, because there's a chance, right, that you will discover a chest with a fuse and have no key to open it, which always sucks, especially if it's a good high-quality chest. Almost managed to get hit there. So, in the case where the option is go to a new floor with no keys versus opening a blue chest, a lot of the time I would rather just hold on to the key. Okay, we don't have the kind of money that I would like on this run. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. For right now, I'm going to leave that blue chest closed. And we just don't know what we want to do with either our keys or our cash just yet. Also, I do feel a little bit bad for the entertainment value of this run, because when we pick up a gun that's this good, this early in the run, it often leads to me just using the same gun over and over again for the entirety of the run. That's totally what might happen here. It might just be Scrambler over and over and over again, but you know what? It's so good, I can't not. Maybe some people will be bored, but also people would yell at me if I didn't use it. That's how good it is. Managed to completely miss there somehow, but it's okay. The bullets have my back. Oh, hey, it's our buddy Link up there. Sorry, our buddy, a character who is definitely legally distinct from Link. I'm pretty sure beams do reveal secret rooms. I'm like 40% sure. So it might be worth using a key to get to Link. He gives you a thing. I'm not sure what quality the thing he gives you is, but it's probably not brown quality, right? It's got to be better than the worst thing you could get, so if we treat him like he's a green chest, obviously it makes sense to spend the key. But he might actually be a blue chest. I don't know. The fact that you have to do a little something to get the reward from him makes me think that they would make him a dropper of good quality loot. But also, the thing you have to do to get the loot from him is something you were probably going to do anyway, a lot of the time, so maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they don't consider that worth the little extra reward. Managed to shoot the backside of the table I was using as cover. Fortunately, with this gun, that's not even really that bad of a thing. The bullets are alive, and as we all know, life finds a way. A little worried about that barrel. Alright, pretty good chest this floor, actually. Are we gonna do green chest, and link as our 3 keys? I guess I didn't buy the key from the shop, did I? But if I do buy the key from the shop, I get to spend almost nothing into the gnawed key. I probably want to go fight the boss first here. We have some good guns, but we could stand to have a couple more, just in case we go into a long ammo drought. Yeah. Oh, my least favorite of the floor 2 bosses. Good. Really, really, really could use that master round. Don't know where the boss is. I blanked. Look, it used my blank, too. But it also still took the health. And I definitely didn't get the blank effect twice. Wait, did it take the health? Hold on, maybe I did blank successfully. I thought I flashed. I thought I took damage, but... Did I have 6 health before? I think I had 6 health before. Nope, I did. I totally did get hit. Do you gain an armor at the beginning of every floor, maybe? This is a balloon gun. This almost can't be good. Grants flight while held, but pops when damage is taken, can be reinflated with an ammo box. A common party favorite at Gungeon parties. Gungeon parties are, to be fair, fairly uncommon. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, okay, we can fly. That's pretty cool. What's the... Okay, actually, maybe this gun is good. Maybe this gun is gonna be alright. Or we could trade it and the... Sorry, not the Moonraker, the Gamma Ray in at the gun thing. Although I guess that's a decision I should make after I open these boxes. Oh, good. It's an infuriating note. That rat and I are going to have some words. I should just kill you, but that'd be no fun. So just for a laugh, I've stolen your gun. That's not quite in meter, rat. Should be embarrassed. Hey, Link, buddy. Lonk? Let's say Lonk. Lunk? Oh, Lonk. I like Lonk. Maybe it was the other way? Yeah, we know. Hey, I know your deal. Here's the deal. I've already got a completed map of the floor. Maybe you should just give me a free thing. It's a bottle. Heals per floor. Well, I'm assuming that this is going to do actually nothing for us. Provides healing and replenishes on each floor. I am pretty sure this is a Dark Souls here. Once carried by powerful gun knights, these flasks have dimmed with age. Some say they are linked directly to the power of the gun. I'm going to press this button. I expect nothing will happen. Yeah. Estus flask. Not useful when you don't have any... Estus? Whatever it is that makes those work. Okay. Blooper. Blooper's cool. Blooper with electric bullets is just automatically leaving electrified garbage on the floor, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and... I think put the Gamma Ray and the balloon gun in here. Flight is cool, though. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should put the blooper and the... Blooper's a good gun, but it could give us something even better. You know what? I want to try playing with the balloon gun. I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll live to regret it, but blooper and Gamma Ray in here. Let's see what we get. We have plenty of guns to play with. Like, we're not leaving ourselves shorthanded here. Show me something cool. That's the alien engine. I actually do not love that one. Well, we did it to ourselves. I'm gonna buy this armor. I'm gonna buy this key. I'm gonna put 18 casings toward that Nod key, and then we're just gonna blow this chest up. I don't think it's worth the key at this point. Aw. Every time I interact with one of those, I hope to see his smiling face once more. Oh, wait. No, this is floor 2. I want to go into the elevator shaft on the next floor. We can continue working with Shortcut Man. I don't know what he asks for after the first one. Hey, guy. This elevator shaft is going to need some reinforcing. Can you bring me 6 armor? No. Somebody else can bring you 6 armor. I mean, we could have just paid it. And I'd even still be alive, so there's that. Get him, little bullets, get him. It is nice to be able to just instantly kill stuff. Probably I want to take this with the scrambler, right? I should probably try the balloon gun out a little bit. Let's see how good these weird tornado projectiles actually are. Okay, they do reasonable damage. They have repeated hit and knockback. That's pretty cool. That's an annoying enemy to be boosted by the caster. Yeah, you can just kind of hang them out there, and this is a neat gun. Okay, I like this. I'll get him. There we go. They do cease to exist immediately when they hit walls. Which is not really... I was going to say that's kind of disappointing compared to a lot of guns, but I guess almost all bullets cease to exist when they hit walls. It really only it's only disappointing compared to what this gun normally does. I do love the fact that the enemies will just walk right into them. Okay, found the real one on the first try. I am not opening strange blue chest. Oh. Well, managed to almost get myself hit immediately, so that's cool. Good work, me. That sounded sarcastic. I am legitimately congratulating myself on the almost. I thought maybe the pit would be a safe place to be. A lot of these rooms are designed with the assumption that you will not be able to fly, and so it is often like pretty safe to be in an area where you can only be if you're flying. But for some reason, in this room, the place where you can't stand is heavily trapped. Feels a little redundant to me. Let's try and do this. So it seems like there's a little bit of English on these. They home in a little bit. I had a hard time shooting that barrel there. Just create for myself a wall of ammunition. Alright, another blue chest. Remote bullets. I mean, you can assume what those do. Full metal jacket is actually pretty interesting for us. Unfortunately, kind of a lot of money. Kind of a lot of money that we really don't have. And to make sure I don't get too used to the flying and end up walking myself into a pit after I lose it in a silly way. These don't look like fake walls. Yeah, alright. I didn't actually check the other treasure room. I guess it's completely penned in. I don't have to. I do love the fact that he folds up a new balloon animal to reload it. Oh, I hate the spiders. I hate them so much. Okay, well that's just taunting. Downright mean-spirited. Don't you worry, ratties. We'll save you from that other, larger, meaner rat who's definitely not just a normal rat. Elise finds out I'm hunting a rat enemy. She will be very cross with me. I'll never live it down. So for our purposes, he must be more than just a rat. You know, this is like... This is a total human nature thing. You blow your enemies up to a completely unreasonable size in your own mind and the minds of others, which enables you to do truly horrible things to them. I don't know if there's anything more human than that. I bummed myself out. I was trying to like do a little like wry humor. You know, obviously it's kind of a depressing subject, but maybe we make a little humor out of it. But no, I'm like actually, my good mood is gone. I have lost my chill. Oh no, I walked into a post. I popped my gun. I forgot my gun was gonna pop. Well, that's fine. This thing is actually probably better than the balloon gun is anyway. The balloon gun definitely has some uses, though. The fact that you can, like, erect a wall of ammunition in front of you is pretty cool. I see very little reason to think I wouldn't want to buy this key. Then I have to walk, like, 2 whole rooms without teleporting. My poor little robot legs are going to be so tired. Alright, well... we probably ought to, in case you're wondering, this is the elevator room. Probably ought to get the disintegrator out. See if we can actually get ourselves a master round this time. That would be cool. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad need there to blank. Like, I think I had to, but it sucks that I had to. Alright, so we killed one of the extra bullets. Oh, Jesus. That huge round that it fires, the huge explosive round, has been responsible for me taking a hit on an almost perfected Treadnought so many times. And the good news with this one is we don't have to actually have him on screen to get value out of it. Hey, look at that. Master round achieved. And an extra piece of armor dropped. That's awesome, actually. I really wish this battle standard was useful at all. We need to get a friend. Oh, the wind-up gun combines with that. Oh yeah, it's wound up. That makes sense. Okay, that looks like a better gun than usual. So the deal with the wind-up gun, first of all, it's a reference to a Futurama episode. And secondly, it decreases in damage output as the clip empties. You gotta wind it. Managed to get ourselves a point of armor. So, we checked both the treasure rooms. Sorry, we checked the one treasure room that reasonably could have the secret room out of it. Let's use this to scout this room a little bit. Because honestly, I don't think this gun's very good in general, although with the synergy, who knows? Alright, I'm just going to check in here. I know I always check the shop, and it's not really the shop all that often, but... Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do key-wise. We definitely want to open this. The Super Space Turtle! Not only is he already an incredible hero from space, but we have him buffed with his battle standard. I bet he's going to be phenomenal for us. I'm also just going to break these 2 blue chests because I'm really, really hoping that we're going to get our friend, your friend and mine. It seemed like he was more common. We also could have just gotten lucky twice in a row. It's starting to look more like we just got lucky twice in a row. We definitely don't have any money to buy anything from the guy who sells explosions. The explosion vendor. You know him. I guess we'll just move on here. Honestly, though, we're in a pretty good spot. Super Space Turtle is a great item, and I'm really, really happy about him being buffed up and even more awesome than usual. Look at all that. Look at all that shooting. Let's let him kill this guy. 4 hits? Yeah, not bad. Honestly, I'm still hoping. Oh, a big red middle finger from the Gungeon to us. Well, not a big, it's a medium-sized red middle finger. We should do this room, right? Things are going so well, SB. Do you want to ruin them? I mean, I don't want to ruin them, but I do want to be real greedy, because that's me all over. Turtle Man's killing casters. He has no fear. Huh. That zombie crashed right into me and didn't deal any damage. I wonder if it's because he was still spawning in, or... Do I know for sure that those guys deal damage? Have I ever taken damage from one of those guys? No, I definitely have. I definitely have. I don't get hit by them that often, but I've certainly taken damage from them. Alright, we should probably open that. And I don't think I want to wait until after the boss. Okay. Sure, light gun. Third party. Turns out we have a synergy. Egg murderer. Which one of the guns do you think that is for? Let's try it with the scrambler first. Does not seem to have improved the function of the scrambler. Let's try it with the other one. I bet it will just improve the final shot. Where did those bullets come from down there? Yeah, it seems like it's spawning extra bullets on the duck shot. Okay, well, I mean, I think this is a fine gun on its own. It's not quite as good as the... Yeah, the duck shoots out an egg, and then the egg hatches into his bullets. It's weird, though. It shoots the egg out in kind of like a... Seems to pick a random direction. Either that or I'm randomly laying eggs. Yeah, see, he shoots out. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think this gun really needed any help. It's already quite good. Okay, we need there to be fewer enemies. Space Turtle dealt with it. Turns out he's got it under control. That's kind of his whole thing, is having it under control. Balloon gun, or... I'm going to take this with the disintegrator. That almost gets us to full with the light gun and the scrambler. Yeah, I like that. I like that thing that I've already done. Okay, the duck has to be in the air for a while for the eggs to spawn, though, so I need to be careful about where I'm pointing it. You can definitely just immediately burn the egg on a wall somewhere and not... Or burn the duck on a wall somewhere and not get anything cool out of it. Also, SB, do not reload your gun. You must wait. Oh! The stupid bullet genie spawned his bullet thing directly on top of me. That's just poor sportsmanship is what that is. Okay, it's okay to reload the gun when it's out of ammo. To not reload it at all the other times. That's the trick. It's like there's some situations where it's good to reload the gun and some where it's bad. How are you supposed to know the difference, man? How could anyone keep up with this incredibly complicated series of mechanics? Oh, there's a guy right there. Get him, Space Turtle. I'll stay here. You did it! You've saved us all! Space Turtle is the best. He's the best item. Sorry, he's the best friend. Well, I mean, I know that... What am I doing? I know that that is not a fake wall. I think I'm going to hold off on opening this for just a little bit longer. You fly over a pit, but you can't fly over a coffin. It's a ridiculous idea. I don't know why I thought that would work. Yes, you want to fire him at a pretty distant enemy. Because if he hits his target too early in the flight, you don't get the eggs either. It's an interesting synergy. I like this one because it actually does change the way you want to use the weapon. Oh, come on. Bad way to get hit. There's no good way to get hit, but you know what I mean. Dumb way to get hit is maybe more accurate. A better description of my feelings there. Oh my god, I almost rolled right into that. Please die, please die, please die. Okay. This is not really... I mean, 5 health is not a lot for getting through the rest of the game. And honestly, like, that may be the place we're in. Did I honestly not pick up a key? Just a key in this room and I left it on the floor. This is the level of absent-mindedness we're at right now. So if you're standing kind of close to the wall when you shoot the duck shot, it seems like it just dies immediately. The hitbox for the duck shot must be relatively large. We've got some ballistic boots, shock rifle, 2 more keys. I mean, I'm going to buy this armor. We are at that point in the game, I think. Oh, there's a mini-boss. That's probably not worth doing, right? Could be, like, good treasure behind it, though. That's probably not worth doing. If it's Blockner or the purple cardinal guy, we can probably handle it pretty easily, but if it's the bomb, I will take damage. He just has too much health. The fight's too long for me to perform without making any major mistakes. Alright, we have 1 egg left here. Should I chance it? The reward will probably be pretty good, although honestly, the reward might be health. Hold on, let's go open this up. Why, it's the mass shotgun. My favorite gun. Apparently. It has decided that it is my favorite gun. A shotgun used by the highest-ranking soldiers of the hegemony. Designed for rapid deployment and easy storage, the mass shotgun fires a single large slug that bursts into smaller pellets. Why, it's like some kind of egg or something. This is a bad idea. But is that enough for me not to do it? Nope. Of course it's Bomb Guy. Well, this is why we have the good gun out. Get him, Space Turtle. What did I get hit by? I'm frustrated with myself. Okay, he doesn't have that much health. So we lost 1 health, we got back 1 health. We got a hegemony credit, we got a chest that we probably won't open. And we got another room that I entered before I was really ready to enter it. Go, last duck! Now let's try this thing. Alright, well, I fired it into a... Doesn't really seem to be doing the thing. Okay. It's like a shotgun... It's a big bullet that turns into a shotgun blast. It's a shotgun 10 feet in front of me. That seems to be doing the job. I wonder how much damage the big... Okay, the big round seems to do considerable damage, in fact. Yeah, we should open this. Oh, hey! Okay, what exactly are you? Only usable for a brief period of time after successfully dodging a bullet, used to counter with a blank. This small idol is a focus for one's fighting spirit. Brings luck in the heat of battle. I'm gonna guess this is some kind of anime thing? Or maybe it's a thing from like a bullet hell game? Balloon gun. Find me that secret room. You know you want to find me that... Nope, okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, I'll take this over the coolant leak for sure. How did I manage to do that? Well, the good news is I accidentally revealed the secret room. Speed, just, like, play well. Why don't you try just, like, doing a good job? How about a little bit of that in your life? Give yourself the gift of not being terrible at the video game. That dodge is actually really close to not being far enough. You know what? I don't have to live like this. I got a balloon gun. Give yourself the gift of self-confidence with a balloon gun. Get in a bad situation, say to yourself, you know what, I don't have to live like this, I got a balloon gun. I'm gonna put up with this crap. Let's go fight a boss. With what is left of our disintegrator ray, which still seems to be the best option we have for, like, dealing damage really quickly. Oh good, it's the wallmonger. So... okay, it seems like we can be really aggressive with the Daruma. It charges quickly. That said, I can't use it and disintegrate stuff because of the incredibly long cooldown on the firing with the disintegrator, so let's try to be a little cautious here. Really love to get the rest of this ammo out. Okay. Ah, I did dodge. As soon as I came out of the thing, I was mashing dodge, but apparently it wasn't fast enough. Could have master rounded that, but I went into weapon selection at a really inopportune time. We're not going anywhere until that wears off. Oh my. Okay, let's take some rounds. Let's take this for the disintegrator. And we have uncovered the heroine. So here's some good news. This gun is phenomenal. Amazing. The arm of a famous bounty hunter. This arm cannon has seen substantial use, but its upkeep has been immaculate. So, it's Samus's gun. It's Samus's arm cannon. It does this thing, but more importantly, it does that thing. That does so much damage. And it's very, very ammo efficient. So I'm like incredibly happy to see this gun. We have 2 keys. Do I want to open this blue chest over here? I think I don't. I think I'm gonna blow this up. We'll take our 2 keys down to the next level. I don't know. We might actually be able to do this. Ah, so hopeful. So very, very hopeful. Hold on. Actually, taking it back to the shop, was there anything else in here to spend on? Anything worth spending on? Definitely not going to spend on a key at this point. We're pretty good on keys. Yeah, let's just head down. Arm cannon out, right? Yeah. Honestly, this is probably going to behave a lot like the mass shotgun, but at range, I guess. Is it better to just have the mass shotgun out? Because this thing, it does take a while to charge up. Well, you don't have to do a charge shot on every enemy. It one-shot that thing. That's something to recommend it. It's going to one-shot a lot of stuff. That's why I like it so much. You have to be a little bit careful because the projectile's huge, which means that it will hit walls. Alright. The space turtles' projectiles are immune to the aura catching effect. That's pretty cool. Where's that caster? There he is. He's huge and fat. Space turtles. Oh, what? I don't even know what hit me. Space turtle's doing some good work here. I thought maybe the heroin damage would be sufficient to get the job done, even though he is buffed. It turns out this thing is really good at evading my turtle. Okay. Managed to not take any stupid damage there. How do I do these things? How do I just completely miss shots like that? God! There was so many bullets, and they were so close. It is kind of a shame that the Daruma is not super great, because in a situation where you can use it, you've probably already evaded the damage. That's... Hey, I was rolling! Ah, I'm so slow, man. Gotten so close. It'd be such a shame to screw this up now, which is why there's a really good chance that I will. Alright, so the thing to do here, right, is just to go to the wall and advance along the wall. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's go ahead and pop that open. It's the Rubidyne prototype. Hey, look at that. That's a fake wall. Terrible. Terrible fake wall. A complete garbage gun and 5 casings. Well, boy, that whole side of the dungeon was a waste. That's not good. I was kind of hoping that the as soon as I saw how close I was to the bullet, I started mashing on my blank button, hoping that it would consider me to have dodged it right before I, you know... Like, I could have been in the air over it for a moment and maybe gotten that Daruma blank off, but... Nope, it seems like it's just not going to save my life. It can prevent a lot of damage if you already weren't going to take any damage. Also, the window of time that it's available for is actually incredibly short, because I tried it there when I jumped over that wave in the middle of the room, and it did not work. It had already become unavailable by the time I could press the button. So it's... First of all, you have to use it after already avoiding some damage, and secondly... oh, I missed! Okay, Space Turtle got it. Secondly, I can't really do it reactively because my reaction time's too bad, so I need to know that it's going to happen. So not a great weapon, but also the thing we got rid of for it was basically useless, so at least we didn't lose anything. I was just trying to take cover there. Didn't really mean to start the next room already. It seems like Space Turtle was caught on the other side of the door for a lot of this. Okay. So I have 2 health left. If we get to the dragon right now, there's no way, right? Sorry, there's not no way. Oh, what even... I thought that bullet was Space Turtle bullets. It came from the direction that he was in and a direction that there were no enemies in, so... you can understand my, the confusion there. Yeah, this is going to be a real shame of a run to lose, because the items have been great. Okay, well, it's a Guan Stone. Dodges faster and longer, seems like. Really wish that I was getting armor drops. Okay, you're not... Darn it, I tried to click on the map there, but all I did was release my shot. I'm trying my best not to say anything about the thing that I just said. I heard it too, I know, but... Listen, I just really enjoy Gungeon, okay? There can't be that much dungeon left, and also if we go in there with one armor, that's asking for trouble. That's a setup to get vengeance to pawn. Okay. I was a little afraid to move there because I didn't want to get hit by the split shots. And also, that's bad. That's bad shooting. Thank you, Space Turtle. You've saved me once again. Oh, don't stand in the fire. Shotgunkin bravely giving their lives for each other is commendable and everything, but it's also very frustrating for me. So I appreciate it if you would not do that. Oh, you're kidding me. She doesn't have anything. She doesn't have any armor. Well, what kind of past could this robot possibly have? This is bad. Yeah, nothing she has for us is of any value at all. Well, I guess let's go perfect this dragon. Don't really have a choice. Did I get the secret room? I did. It was bad. Yep, let's go perfect this dragon. We have Space Turtle. Space Turtle will save us. Okay, gotta be... I'm gonna try to use this thing a lot. So here I actually want really badly to dodge over a bullet. I dodged away from the one bullet instead of toward it, so I didn't go over it, so the Daruma never became active. And then also I landed in front of another bullet because that was maybe the worst dodge in my career as a Gungeoneer. Let's go back to the breach. We did make some money. We can buy some new stuff. And then we will prepare for the next run. And I think next time up, we're going to do the Hunter. I know that was not successful. We do still need a win with the robot, but it's the Hunter's turn. Also, I can probably win with the Hunter, and I could use the confidence boost after that thing that just happened there. Let's go buy ourselves a Space Friend. I love Space Friend. He's like an invader from space. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that was at least entertaining. Come back next time. We're going on the hunt, and we'll see you then.